Hello, screwballs and screwbets. It's time for another zip zop through the tip.
Screwballs and screw giners.
Ew, what? I'm not going to repeat what Nate said. Hopefully the mic didn't pick it up. It was disgusting.
Definitely did. I can always see my voice jumping that sound bar around.
It's not enough. You got to hit the yellow before it really picks up on this bad boy. YouTube is pretty quiet for some reason. I've noticed that I will watch something, a video through some other platform like Netflix or Hulu or something like that, and then I'll go watch a video on YouTube, and the YouTube videos are just whisper soft. Like, I don't really understand why they thought hushed.
I always felt like there should be a standard decibel level for all television and movies and music. Like,
Yeah. Equalize the whole world. Like, my ears don't need to jump wildly between them. If my thing
this
is...
doesn't really come up much anymore, but like back when I would make like a mix CD of like found songs, and like you know, like, oh fuck, I gotta.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
That's so fucking disappointing.
Get $1 billion.
So I need 110 just for table tech blanks and gold amulets, and then if I got full metal jacket, that would give me another, and then I would need to get a key. If I can get 110 and not a key, this might be a short run, baby, because I don't pass up the table tech blank gold amulets synergy.
Oh,
I do not pass that one
it's
up.
like an unofficial synergy, right?
Yeah, it's not an actual thing. It's just that every time you flip a table, it clears the room. Like, oh,
Like
why?
when, my dad passes gas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he flips the table. He's so angry about that thing that he
No,
did.
it's the pressure of his fart wave.
Oh, your dad needs the hospital.
I hope you mean the Hospital of Guinness World Records.
I, for some reason, did mean that. That thing that no one has ever said. Stated in a way that no one would ever state it. You caught me. You caught me. Please, gold amulets, or like, there's no way for me to get the ability to steal. Because, oh lord, shit. And then there's a fuse on this chest. There's no way for me to get the ability to steal because I can't open any chests because those cost keys, which cost monies. And I don't know if you were not paying attention, invisible ghost person, but I don't have any of that. I gotta use it on that thing. The worst case scenario, of course, would be that I get none of them, but
what would you pick over, what would you get over the other one, gold amulet or TTBs?
Well, I'd probably end up with TTBs because they're 20 casings cheaper. But gold amulet is better because there's still the chance that I could get, there's still the chance that I could get Elder Blink or something like that.
Just curious.
I think more useful would be table tech blanks on average. Because it's still only like 3 fucking... I mean, if I don't get Elder Blanks, it's still only like 3 uses of the extra damage per floor. And I would probably be saving one of those for a secret room anyway. Oh boy. Scary combination of attacks there. I love the little merry-go-round fights that you have with this guy sometimes. Ooh. It'd be cool if they made, like, instead of typing of the dead, they just did that for every horror game. Like
every Resident Evil.
Yeah, like you just play Resident Evil as a typing version. None of
They just put it on rails.
None of the words would have WASD in it, so you could still use that for a way.
No. You're trying to type and control with
Yeah.
WASD.
This could... There's one gun that I could get that could give me the ability to steal. The Grey Mauser.
It's a me, Grey Bowser.
be really, really good. Let's see it. It's the Snowballer and no keys and not 65 casings. So I wouldn't be able to go to the Oubliette if I got any of that stuff. This is the most disappointing first floor of all time. Oh, another locked chest. How wonderful.
I wonder if people speedrun Resident Evil 7. Because it's such an atmospheric...
Yeah, but they're not even thinking about that shit.
I know, but you can't skip past this beginning Mia part.
There's probably a way. Force her body through a wall and then she goes to a different cutscene.
Yeah. That's true. I don't know how to break those kinds of rules.
Well, no matter how the rest of this run goes, this is a major crushing disappointment of a start.
You don't get none of it?
I don't get any of it. I either get one of them and then miss 3 floors, or 2 floors potentially, or I get, and that one is not worth, the,
all that.
yeah. Because I'm still not opening any other fucking chest. I got a shitty
It's a real tease.
B tier, D tier weapon actually. I think the Snowballer is the D tier ice weapon. So yeah, I feel like I don't know. There's 2 ways to view it. There's nowhere to go but up from this, or fuck this game. It hates me, so I hate it. Oh, there's a free key. The first room of the next floor. How useful for me now. Thanks for being a little Johnny Come lately, you gross cum game.
Johnny ropes lately.
Bringing it back to the rope. Do you think that the item, the escape rope, is made out of load? Nate, do you believe that?
Made out of load.
It's made out of load from a big sloppy chode. Oh, I don't know if you can have a big chode. I guess it could be super wide. Like an ultra wide chode. Yuck. Yuck.
Is that my friend Goofy who just came?
Oh, yuck! Whoops.
My best friend Goofy. Sure hope he doesn't get murdered in Kingdom Hearts.
Wahoo-hoo-hoo-wee!
It's the silliest murder.
Oh god, I jumped all the way into that pit. That was... Well, I feel like I've lost any affection for this run. I shouldn't end my streak because of that, but maybe I will. That'll show. That'll show
Me.
them, the game. A doodle 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 doo. Honestly, if I had gotten a single gold casing, I would have had exactly enough for those 2 items. Now that I'm thinking about it, I had 60 and I needed 110. Why would I even think about that? Just another disappointment to add to the list of life's little crushing defeats. Nate, what are you gonna do with your stimulus money? Blow it on.
I'm gonna pay rent with it.
Boring. Who's that gonna stimulate? Nobody?
Yeah, it's gonna keep my landlords sitting pretty.
Stimulated.
What we need is one of those class-aside revolutions.
Yeah. I know that you're joking, but I think it's about time to switch this shit. I think things are going badly, and they're just going to keep going worse as the conservative party is just locking down its power. They're using this as a great situation to accrue power, and it's really fucking gross. Did you hear the thing about Trump saying that he has total power? He needs to have total power in this, he used the phrase total power, or total authority.
Power makes a great idiot smarter.
He doesn't, it's like, this is such an ideal situation for him. It's like it started off looking bad, but then he remembered that he can blame everybody for his failings, and people will be like somebody in my raid group yesterday. I like cut him off. They were like, they were talking about the World Health Organization, and he's like, you know, you hear we're cutting off funding for that, and he started to say he's like, the U.S. disproportionately pays for the World Health Organization, and I was like, just fucking stop right now. You don't know what you're talking about. You are being confused by the president and his propaganda machine. Like, I didn't say that because once you say propaganda, it sounds like you've gone too far with it. But like, it really is like mind control for a lot of people. Like, the U.S. is past due on its payments to the World Health Organization by 10 months. Like, we're not paying too much because we're just not paying. The World Health Organization said 3 months earlier that this was a pandemic and action should be taken, and then Trump is blaming them for not doing a good enough job when he was at the same time calling it a Democratic hoax and then calling it the China flu and saying that people needed to stop worrying about it. Like, he can do everything wrong and then sit on top of the bones of his slain enemies and say, I never did anything wrong. Like, he can just sacrifice everything to confuse the narrative until it looks like he's right. It's like, it's his one superpower. He doesn't ever have to do anything the right way because he can just tell people that he did later, and people buy it because they're fucking so
They want to believe it.
they're just confused. Like, they're willfully confused. It's like people that sign up to be hypnotized. Like, they're putting themselves in a situation where someone can suggest anything and they'll go along with it. I don't know. It really fucking bums me out because it's like, it's not a sports team. Like, it's not your side versus my side. It's like our country and our our rights. People that clamor for like gun rights and stuff like this, that should be fucking incensed about the amount of rights they're giving up to this baby dictator. It's so insane to me that they can see these terrible things happen and just be like, well, at least this is owning the libs. Like, liberals just want people to be able to fucking be healthy. They want the poor to not be considered dirt. Like, it's insane. They don't want to harm anyone. I don't get it. I don't know, I shouldn't have brought this up. But like, if you think that there's some sort of like zero-sum game about other people getting rights taking away yours, then you're a deluded fucking fool, and I don't understand how you can be so childish, so naive. Maybe, you know, it's weird though, because I was going to say maybe the Democratic Party is not as good for the economy, but if you just look historically, even when the government is running more social programs, it's usually when we're in the down points and deficits. It's usually fixing recessions and increasing or decreasing joblessness. Like, the things that people complain about the Democrats being, like not being economically sound or whatever, don't even apply. I don't know. And the whole idea of like, oh man, that sucked. The whole idea, like, every time Bernie Sanders lost a primary, medical stocks shot up. Because even if it's better for the country as a whole, individuals with money can speculate and increase the value of their leeching, soul-crushing corporations that would rather people die than there be a stock downturn. Like, I don't know. The whole thing is fucking frustrating. And this is from someone that was just getting into the stock market. Like, for me, like, I had some medical stock and I sold it really early because I don't like the idea of profiting off of people suffering. So after a very brief time of like, I think I had stock in like Innovo or something like that, and I just sold it all. I don't want to support any company that's like, I don't know, making a buck off of excluding health insurance or... God! Fucking damn it. Guess what I got? The ability to steal.
Yep. Another two spittle too late.
Anyway, so any of the stocks that I bought were for like companies that I support. I know I'm still supporting companies, but companies with ideas that I like. Like I was investing in alternative fuel sources like hydrogen and of course solar and battery manufacturers and stuff like that, as well as electric vehicle companies, some electronics companies like AMD, and I think I support Sony or something like that. But I used it as a way to support ideas and, you know, pocket some cash, whatever. But like, it's not right to like just be like, I'm going to do well, fuck literally the rest of the world. It's just, that's a bad approach to things. And I think people should be fucking ashamed of themselves if that's how they view it. Wow, that was quick. They think, well, you know, it's like that FOMO thing where like, I'm not going to miss out on the money that I could make from buying this stock, so screw the entire nation and all the people in it. I don't know, I just think that our approach as a nation is really fucking selfish and of course short-sighted. There cannot be endless economic growth. It doesn't make sense. Money cannot constantly be made. There have to be bubbles that pop. Like, in not even 2 decades, there have been 2 financial collapses. It kind of seems like the system's not working as intended. I just... I don't know. You'd think the evidence would be obvious enough, but here we are. Let's keep trying the same thing at the expense of literally people that, you know, live. Like real alive people. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Now, you remember in Anthem how, like, the main point of the maths were to kind of have long-term objectives, long-term goals, right?
Long-term, like, societal objectives.
Yeah, they were things that would exist for longer than an individual lifetime. And one of the points that was made was that the reason that worked, or the reason that seemed to work more than the secular world, which was just everywhere outside of the maths, was because like everybody is focused on what they can gain on an individual level versus the greater gains for society as a whole. And that separation meant that while the outside world went through various waves of like kingdoms and government systems and anarchy and stuff.
Montage in Futurama where like the pilot episode where Fry watches society crumble a few dozen times or whatever.
Yeah, like so whenever the maths, these like cloistered areas where individuals would come together for these greater projects, whenever the maths would open every 10 years, they had a series of questions to see how society had fared in the intervening time, because they weren't sure, like, are there witch doctors now? Are we in a tribal society? Are we in a monarchy? Are we in a democracy? Like, they basically had to figure out where humanity, or whatever the species on this planet was called. Whoops, I kind of gave something away. But wherever the people ended up, they, you know, there was no certainty to which condition society would be in because everybody's so fucking short-sighted that they're willing to, not willing to, but like causing things to go through these repeatable cycles of like destruction and growth instead of just thinking about the longer term thing. And I think that like it's basically human selfishness that leads to that. It's whatever benefits me is what matters. What benefits people, even my own children down the line, doesn't matter because I won't be here to experience it. And no one thinks of it in those terms, of course, because that's monstrous, but that's the effect. Like, if you're only thinking about the next 10 years, you're a goddamn monster. But if you're only thinking about the next 50 years, you're still a goddamn monster. It just doesn't feel like it to people. Ooh, boy. No. Alright, I want to keep that. We're going to smoke a little bit. 4, 5. Alright. Goodbye, cigarettes. I got 5 coolness from you, so that's good enough. Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe it's... Oh, God. It's the place for fiction to think that there can be societies of people that think about things that go on for longer than they do, but I don't think it has to be. And even still, we can start small on that whole process. We can start for thinking about things that will affect specifically us in our own old age, or specifically the generation to follow us. Like, the issue with economic growth is there has to be something down the line that's sacrificed. That's why costs for things have gone up, you know, 1,700% since the 70s, but the amount of the pay for minimum wage has only gone up by like 7% or something like that. I don't know. Those numbers are just completely made up, but they're to exemplify a point. Growth only happens on one side of this thing, because you can't, if everybody was making more money and everything was costing more, it would not be growth. It would be just higher numbers, but an equal percentage. So what you need is people to have, some people to have less for other people to have much, much more. That's how the system works. That's why there are more billionaires every year than there were the previous year. It's not because $1 billion is less money, even though it kind of is a little bit less money, but it's mostly because stock market and the bots and the micro stock trading that goes on are making it so that people can, if you just have a set amount of money and you disperse it amongst the stock market, you can make incredible money with micro transactions, like microtransactional stock buying and selling. Like, it's an insane system that benefits the already wealthy. Ooh, Casey again. So that's 3 curse we're sitting at. Did I already get the key? Yikes. Okay. Less than stellar gun. We're going to the rat, so I guess it's all okay. Everything's fine if you're going to the rat. Right? Take a little bit. Take a little bit of my heart there, baby. There was a song that I was talking about in the video I did either yesterday or the day before. I was talking about how terrible... Oh, is that song Wild Thing? You Make My Heart Stink. Like, how that was like the best song at some point. And I think I came down a little harshly on old WT. That's Wild Thing for all you plebes out there. But, like, that song does suck. I don't know why. I need to point out that I don't think it's a good song, but I'm here, doing it for a second time. I feel like in recent memory, everybody was around for the sudden explosion in popularity of that West Virginia song by the, I don't know, West Virginia band or whatever. I don't know who sings it. And it was very strange to me for that song to grow in such extreme popularity. I'm sure it was beloved before, but it turns out that it's a much more like obvious reason that that song grew in popularity. It wasn't just like suddenly that was the joint. It's that the rights to that song were opened up for people to play without having to pay the family of the artist a certain amount of money or something. I don't know. But it's like one of those things where you think like, wow, society really has weird swings and swells. And then it's like, nah, it's money. It's just money. Like, taste didn't change. Oh my god. Taste didn't change. It's just money. I can't believe I got hit there. It's weird, man. Our whole situation as a nation, as a world, is very strange. The reliance on money being such a major deciding factor for everything is fucking weird. I think I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna do this fight. I really should have. Ooh, okay. This is not how I want to do this fight, but I don't know how else to do it, honestly. Woo! Oh, goddamn. Ah! Wow! That was fucking lucky as hell. That was some of the worst positioning I've had in a long time. Okay. Damn, dude. That sucked. Really fucking rude of you. Alright. 3 hits is not great, but we finally have a single good weapon for bosses. Oh, baby. Oh, baby! Damn, dude. That was some sloppy dodging. It's a real slop dodger. I already have enough things. Let's get this. The Great Forge in the sky. Heavy boots. Nothing too crazy about that. Well, besides, you know, the sham show that's going on in the White House right now, what else is there to talk about? I talked to Moses. They're fully moved in. Things are looking settled. He said he finally gets to, like, damn it, gets to relax a little bit, which is nice. I feel like we've gotten plenty of time to relax here at Casa de Mi Rufus. What's the matter with you, dude? You trying to beatbox over there? You cough in this room, you get made fun of. Actually, he was sneezing, so whoops. Shouldn't have made fun of him. Yeah, let's do that. Get him. I believe that this run is going to be all right now that we got a boss weapon. I also believe that I really, really ought to be using that charm effect more often because one, it's good. Two, it's my coolness is up, so I can I could have used it a second time in this very, very room. It's one of those items that I tend to use as the ability to steal when it's really also the ability to steal, you know? It's not just that. Oh god, that would have freaking whiffed. I wonder if there's another key. Nope. We're going red. No, we're not. I'm going to regret this. I'm so sick of this shit being the same all the time. I'm so sick of it. Like, it's just so fucking frustrating to get this on every goddamn run. We can steal on the next floor, right? Oh, goddamn. I wonder what percentage of the time that's the item we get. From that particular green chest. Or synergy chest. Like, all you need for that to be the synergy item is to have flawless the first two bosses. And I think it's like, it's probably easier than looking through and picking a synergy with any other gun that I had. Just give him the Master Chief synergy. We can make some money. We have enough guns to profit. We do have... Oh, fuck! I blew up a chest earlier when I have a way to make a puddle. There's something you might not know about me. I have a way to make a puddle. Alright, this is a great one for this gun. This is a big, easy to hit target. Why is he doing so many of those? Wow, where were those bullets going? I guess I could have charmed that guy. Well, it looks like, even though he's a big, easy to hit target, my gun is gonna just fire up into the... I mean, up and away for no reason at certain times. Oh, we got the Gungeon. Oh, now we just need some sort of Pud Maker. If we can get a little bit of Pud Maker in here, we're set. Little tiny Pud Spreader. Oops. We know where that's going. HLB, baby. Alright, so what can we get that'll spread some Pud for us? Well, this would be a good time for the fucking Mega Dowser for once. Oh no. Okay. Okay, we're getting invincibility, of course. But we're going to steal force first. That puts us at Quattro. Oh, and we should sell this, of course, also. Almost forgot about that little tidbit. Cool. That's great. Nothing else to say about it. It's just fucking great. Oh my god. No, we don't have 2 blanks. I'm gonna have to buy a blank or waste a fucking my 1 armor. I think we're gonna buy a blank. I don't remember the middle wave with the spinny guys. Was it here? Is this where the rats were? Yeah. Little Pud Spreader would be fucking great in this room too. A little bitty Pud Spreader. So... yeah, let's just do this. We find the secret, we might even buy another one. The secret will probably have like a single half heart in it. But it doesn't mean you don't try. What else is this other chest gonna have? A little close there. A little too Kalos for K-umfort. Come on, open up, dude. You can't be like that. What the fuck is wrong with me? Now I'm thinking I should have just saved my money. Lost the armor that way. Because I got heart pieces. If I want to just jump straight into an enemy's face, I should have saved some money. I appreciate a key. I appreciate it. I will always accept an amulet. Sniper rifle's not too bad. Let's get rid of some of this garbage. This is garbage. This is garbage. I kind of like being at 4 curse. Is there armor for sale? No, of course not. No, and in all honesty, this is garbage too. 4 curse is good, especially since we probably won't be able to steal for any reason. The 233 casings kind of make that not as big of an issue, but... God, that is an extreme amount of performance. I want the Devolver, right? I think the Devolver is the one that makes this drop PUD. Man, Resident Evil 7 looks fucking good. It's a GLG. Even though it doesn't matter because I'm going to get free ammo, I always like to just wait and see if the next room's going to have some goop for me to scoop up. That was dumb. Alright, we got coolness galore. Should totally be using that. A goop, scoop, and boogie. I would like to be slower and more specific in killing those guys, but I don't think I can. Alright, well that worked. That put in some work. Hopefully we can use enough. We can not lose 6 shots on this. God fucking Christ, damn it. I hate that he's intangible in the middle of that for no reason. Ah. Huh, if you stand super close, he doesn't know where to aim. That's weird. I don't know if I ever realized that before now. Oh, there's goop right there. Oh well. Well. And I'm poison proof, so we're now poison and fireproof when we're holding that. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I just kind of pressed the wrong button there and jumped directly towards the enemy. There we go. Oh man, I was not paying attention to either where I was aiming or nor what I was where I was standing, which is a big double negative there. Yo, goddamn! Why does it tighten up so much? Oh, that one's in a weird spot. Shoulda, coulda, blanked. Did not blank. Nothing fancy here. Just a punch-out one. We are poison-proof, so that one's actually going to be quite alright. Are his pants always brown? Huh, weird. Did everything about that wrong. Maybe it's like only from a block that you can do that. Damn, dude. Okay, so Super Meat Gun is great. The other stuff, not crazy about, and I think we only got 3 keys, which means we're going to get everything except for the shoes. Regular shotgun is great. Super Meat Gun is actually great. Plunger, good. Let's see what the Super Serum does. What's the regular shotgun synergy? Iron Stance, I don't know what that is. And I do not care. Real spooky 2-key situation. One of those was a Mimic. Nice. Okay, so we... There's actually a chance that I was completely right about that. You alright, dude? Do you want some allergy medicine? Can't hear me. He's got AirPods in. Oh god, oh frick. He's got AirPods in. Alright, well, the run is pretty much secure. As of now. I'm gonna do this weird style for a little bit. Get everybody poissoned up. Does it? Oh no, it does not freeze. Oh, I wonder if it does some actual damage on contact, because it kind of look like those guys went down pretty quickly. Like your mom on your dad. This is not a sustainable situation. These two guns together they're both good, they're just not great. Oh, wait. We have our Goops maker, and we have the Gungeon, so we should stop using any other gun. Dan, I thought that was the fucking... I thought that was the fucking, thing. For the first time ever, I wish the goop was bigger. Sanjay style. Well. Sometimes you move too fast and your ass gets splashed. As they always and forever say. I'm just too quick. Too quick for it all. I haven't done the, oh wait, I haven't done the Punch-Out fight in quite a while. So it actually kind of, you have to re-establish what to do with like the thing. Why so much ammo all of a sudden? Oh, I can leave ammo. God damn it. There's no reason for all the fussing and a feud. If we drop Casey, we can get this for 4.5. We'll be at 6.5. No, big play is only 1, right? We'll be at 5.5. Yeah, so we can drop Casey and do that. Whoa. Dun, 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 dun. I wish I could remember fucking song. No, it's I can remember it. It's just I wish I could remember the words. Okay, keep going. We're not opening any of these treasure chests because of best practices kind of stuff. But we will be revisiting them shortly. Just fucking go, just do it. Oh man, worthless. Except as a battery. Damn, what? Why did I think for certain that that guy would be dead? Boom, boom, boom. God, it's crazy how much easier it is to get this transformation than the fucking cormorant. Man, the sales creep's on the other side. That sucks. This is the weapon to use because of the like inability to miss. Actually, maybe it's not because of the fire. So we'll switch that if he barfs again, if he has the time. I'm the world's fucking stupidest person. Holy crap. I cannot believe I jumped into that bullet. Just absolutely no reason. So frustratingly dense sometimes. Well. Right. We are currently the rat. There's no way. There's no way that he would come pick it up. Man. That one bullet right at the end of the enemy's life is just like, it's such a self-slap in the face. Like, I did that to myself for no reason, for no benefit. You got anything else shitty for me here? Last chest I'll probably open. Oh. That's a nice, like, what do you call it? Consolation prize. Still doing okay. Run's not over. I mean, the ability to get a lead god does no longer exist, but the entire run itself isn't over. Which means there's more suffering to come. Wasn't even gonna wait in though. Even if it did turn out to be the other one. Yikes. Forgot that guy could still shoot. What? Did it somehow do no damage to him? Whoops. Whoa, that's still... That was weird. That still sucked up, the goop for some reason. I was on the wrong gun. I was on the wrong gun. We saw the goop suck sitch. This. Sitting on a pile of money. With no lead god. Because of one idiotic. See, it's actually bad, but like so silly that it's like you have to understand my disbelief. Come on. Come on. There we go. Secret room where? Okay, that's a good one. No other shops. The other shop is the fucking thing. The gun muncher. Whoa. Scary shit. Damn, dude. Why would I position myself there? The crossroads of a million other attacks. Don't care. New hair, don't care. These guys aren't... They're not poison proof, are they? These guys are. Maybe you just have to do direct poisoning. Not pud poise. You don't make friends with salad.
Guess who's got a gray hair, baby?
That
I pulled it out
sucks.
because I wasn't sure. No, it's good. Why does it suck?
Old wife. Yuck. Get that out of here.
Look at it.
Throw that in the trash can.
See how gray it is?
Can't see it.
I'm disgusted.
Little bitch.
It's rad.
Witch.
Sucks. Everybody's praising my wife for being closer to death. And I'm over here like, no, I care about you. I don't want you to be dead. I'm the only good guy in this situation. Well, this fight doesn't fucking matter, so let's get it, squirt it right out of the way. I've already screwed Pooch 1 and Pooch 2 on this fight, which is the FOK and the LG. So, we did get Pooch 3, but we didn't We're still on the fence about pooch number 4. I honestly should have the easiest fucking time getting pooch 4, but you know, nothing is guaranteed in stone. I'm gonna actually leave those. I don't need blanks for any reason, but I'm not a fucking coward. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I had a weird moment of not knowing how fast I would move there. That's why I shouldn't have taken damage on the manga, especially when I had a blank left. I made myself a little lightheaded doing that, but it was worth it. It's worth every second of it. Ooh. You think you're scary because you're all red and splody? Nah. So we got a double protection against, wow. Against, what do you call it? Fire. We got the Ring of Fire, Proof Edness. And the other thing. Get out of here, guys. I don't want to talk to you. I hate this room. Let's get a bracket key going. How should we? How about? You might be fireproof, but you can't roll into enemies, as they say. The ability to steal a little bit too late. Let's see if we can do this. We still got extra ones. Without the speed boost, we still made deuced. Still made doist. I want to see what this anvil synergy is. Probably big, fat, giant, shooting out anvils. If I had to guess, if I had to wager. Oh, my arms are so tired. Huh. It feels like they're maybe a little slower? I don't know. Not worth it. That guy has a shitload of health. Holy crap. That was weird. What does the super serum synergy do? You can refill the plunger's fucking ammo by standing on poison. I never knew that. Reloading while standing on poison scoop fully restores the gun's ammo. So there has never... Did you know that?
What?
If you use the plunger, it works kind of like the Gungeon. The plunger, the poison stream one that looks like a medical IV. If you stand on poison and reload, it fully reloads it.
No, I didn't know that.
I was wondering why, because I was accidentally doing it because I was also using the Gungeon, and I was like, why am I able to suck that up?
Yeah, because it kind of makes sense. You suck it back up and you're
So,
in syringe.
Yeah, and there's only one clip, so it fills the entire clip, which is the entire 500 shots of it. Yeah. Milligrams.
That's interesting.
It's interesting, and I'm stupid for not knowing it.
Well, it's like a gun that you don't like focus on really. Like,
it's weird. I mean, I kind of use it a lot, especially if I have poison protection, just because it's like a good way to not have to worry about, or just to get some damage on every enemy in the room, you know? But I totally, Scrotilli didn't know that. This wasn't a good room for this. It's weird the kind of stuff you learn after 4 billion hours of playing the same game. Wow. I did not think that that fight was still going on. Still ongoing. Man, that fucks up with my frame rate. Damn it. Fucks up with my frame rate. Fucks up my frame rate. Not up with it. This is the perfect one wave room. Except for these guys. Still better to have them one wave style, but make it take a little longer. There's no reason really to think about how this run could have been differently if I had gotten the that first floor treasure trove, but can't stop thinking about it. That was dumb. You know why I got hit there? I was wondering if I could use the fire. God damn, it's scary.
Shit out of me.
Let's just... I guess these two. Super Miat Bun. You had Miat Bun. There's no reason to leave hearts on the floor.
He's a big boy.
You know what? On this first one, damn it. I was just about to say I wanted to not do exactly that thing that I doed. Alright, good. Didn't waste Too much ammo didn't get hit. First floor blues. It was funny. I think I was talking about capitalism like crazy on the first floor and the problems with that and conservatism, and I really got screwed by the market on that first floor.
Oh, I wish I had that shit in.
Yikes! That was close.
Yo.
Just a little blank. Was not going to get hit by that, but you know who definitely didn't get hit by it? Still me. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button, almost fucking jumped right off the fucking cliff at the start of this fight? You kidding me? Oh, those are such good initial attacks for me right there. Damn, second too late. Oh god, why is the frame rate being all fucky on this fight? There we go, we got a fucking LF, and we did it well. It was a well F. God, this game looks so fucking good.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Looks really gross is how it looks.
Just the lighting and stuff is amazing. Oh, I wish I could play Final Fantasy on the PC. There's this thing that they do on PlayStation games I've noticed a lot where if there's a lot of particle effects going on, it creates like a weird after image.
What?
When characters are moving around and stuff in front of the particles, and it's nauseating. And I want it to go away. Anyway, that's 355, yeah. Alright, anyway, bye!